In order to carry a positive action, we must develop here a positive vision. What does it mean by here? By here, it means our mind. How are we feeling within our mind? What is our thought process? Are we criticizing ourselves? Are we criticizing others around us? Are we criticizing circumstances, our fate, something that is beyond our control? Or are we really taking the time to think at what are we thinking and reevaluating every thought? When a negative one comes along, that could be anger, jealousy, fear, worry. Are we taking the time to take a pause and say, no, let's focus on changing that right away into something positive, something that can generate feelings of gratitude, happiness, success. So our vision of life is dependent on how we think, and our vision generates our action. Therefore, in order for us to carry a positive action, we must change something. And that thing that we must change is internal to us. What is something that you are currently facing which you think is the worst thing that could have happened to you, or is the worst thing happening to you? Maybe worse is a extreme level. Maybe something small that you think is bad that is happening to you. Let's take a pause so you can think about it. Have a thought of something that you think is negative or something that's happening to you that you wish wasn't happening. Now change that to say the same thing but in a positive way. Let's say you are currently unemployed and you don't like that fact as most people want. Change that to saying that I am out there in the universe looking for something positive and I have something positive already for me stored. Just do this. You don't have to do anything else besides change your thought. Now, forgetting about the negative thought you originally had or your negative situation, keep that positive thought and go and with that mindset, do what you are doing before. It could be you could have been searching for a job, reaching out to someone on LinkedIn, and give life a chance. Give life a chance to reflect what you have thought and bring it into reality. Let your vision become your action and your action become your reality. Because again, the principles are the same. What we think is what we feel. What we feel becomes our emotion. What is our emotion becomes our action. What is our action becomes our attitude. What is our attitude and action becomes our reality. So this goes back to what we were discussing before. If we want to change something external, we must first fix it internal. And the way for us to fix it internal is by changing the way we think, changing the way we feel, changing the way we communicate with ourselves. Because every single one of us, regardless of where we are at, has the ability to own our life, has the ability to own our mindset. That is the only thing we control. We don't have the ability to control nature. We don't have the ability to change people. We don't have the ability to influence circumstances. The only thing we have the ability to do is to change ourselves, change our thought process. And through our thought process, we'll see that all of the others we can influence. And that is a positive point for us. Let's say you were given an opportunity to change something in your life. Will you go and change it? Something that you really wanted to change for a long time. If you were given the opportunity, you will take it. So why not think of it this way, that your mind has the ability to change it, only if you change that negative thought into a positive action. Again, if you have a positive vision for your life, you're basically giving yourself a blueprint. A blueprint of, okay, this is how it should be, A, B, C. B, this is how everything should be structured. Since you have that vision will automatically start to execute on it because of your subconscious and conscious mind. But again, you have to be the one telling it what to do. Don't throw like millions of things at it because it's going to get it confused. It's like taking a taxi to go somewhere. If you give your taxi driver thousands of instructions, go here, go there, take this route, no, let's go this place, that place, is gonna get confused and drop you somewhere nowhere. Similarly, your mind needs instructions from you, but it needs clear instructions. You can't tell it that continue to be positive and then generate negative thoughts and allow it to keep negative thoughts. That is the reason behind the failure. Because people tend to ask, I'm positive, I'm trying to change myself, but nothing is changing. The reason is that we tend to go back to our old habits. And we have such strong habits that we even don't realize we're going back to our old habits. Therefore, going back to our quote, the foundation is very simple. In order for you to carry a positive action, you must have a positive vision and continue to have it.